Hey guys, this is Club Only One, and this is part number 15 of Bioshock Infinite. When I was still searching and looking around and backtracking. So please excuse all of this, guys. While we, Booker's still looking for the shock jockey. That's what's going on. He's looking for the shock jockey. I think we just go to Hall of Heroes right now, because I get sick of... I think I got sick of looking around. I don't remember. But, Hall of Heroes is one of my favorite levels in the game, actually. I love Hall of Heroes. And another one of these levels, finally one that's not controlled by Shock Jockey. Because they all were failing. Cece has a skyhook, and I do not remember when she got a skyhook.
Think that keen eye of yours could find some ammunition lying around? I sure could use it when there's trouble.
It'll take some scrounging, but I'll do my best.
But she apparently wants to use the skyline, which is kind of cool. Actually, in this whole game, the skyline is my favorite feature of the game. Sometimes I even loved it more than the combat itself. Just that roller coaster, you know, zero gravity feeling that you get when you're dropping, that type of thing. It was amazing, especially in like the gameplay trailers when I first saw this game. I was like, jeez, I need to get this, you know? I just want this game. And here I go backtracking again, so I'm sorry if I keep backtracking. I'm sorry if it's too much. But I was trying to make sure that I didn't miss the cipher for the code, but I did not miss it. So I had nothing to worry about. Later on, like off camera and all that, I looked up where to go, as I mentioned in the last video, so it was pretty cool. See, I thought that was the cipher. That was kind of cool because it looked like Booker had to reach out for it as I looked at it, which is kind of cool. And I'm waiting for me to go out because this is... I don't know why I spent so long in here. Okay. Yeah, see, I was clueless on where the cipher was. But here we go, finally on the skyline. Finally we get that green attached thing after a long time, actually. And I was like, oh! And just the extra features they put on the skyline is amazing. Like, I didn't even expect you to be able to reverse and throttle. I was like, dang, throttle. See, I was testing out the throttle. I was making it go really slow right there. And I was seeing if something happens if you run into the cargo, but nothing happens. This is cool. It must be scary this high up again. Look how high up they are. And we get to see Elizabeth animation using the skyline. And she flips over there, which is kind of cool. See, they have the whole, you know, wooden roller coaster sound effect theme going on with the skyline. Which is awesome. I mean, what isn't awesome, you know? But, yeah, apparently that's how they get cargo through Columbia, through the skyline. They use it to ship those boxes across, since there's no streets, you know, where cars can go. They just ship it with, the cargo's, containers on the skyline. Excuse me, guys. I'm a little tired at the moment right now. It's late.
You shed your heart's blood for Columbia, lost limb and viscera in the godless Orient. Comstock did nothing. And yet, look up. Whose image squats above you even now? At every angle and insult. If the prophet would make a painted whore of our past, what fresh rape does our future hold? Let us now make our stand and fill yonder hole with true heroes.
See, Slate really stands up for what he believes in. And it's another shooting sequence. You see, he even rearranged the sign right there. I didn't even notice that. Hall of... Yeah. You see what it says right there. So... I misused the, Bucky Bronco there, thinking that's the aim button, because I'm so used to other games with the left trigger being aimed. And I wasted one, so that's really embarrassing. Actually, the sniper is a pretty useful weapon, as you can see right there, for me later on.
Looks like we found where your old friend Slade is.
Just find that shock jockey.
I just love how they have like the old time music playing in the background as you're fighting. And in my case, I'm getting shot up. It's bogus. But yeah. See how I lose the shield? Look at this. So I let him get close to me, and I think I'm gonna die pretty soon. Never mind. Actually, you know what? This gun, guys, saved my life. The RPG saved my life so many times. Without the RPG, I remember one time I got rid of it, and I was like, I don't know about this. I got rid of it, and I must have died. Triple the amount of times I died with it, so yeah, I really needed it. I think the unique thing about Bioshock is the powers. I mean, without the powers, it'll just be like a normal FPS. The powers give it like the extra edge, you know? And I'm always happy to see that blue, icy invulnerability meter pop up. Because I know at least I can take a few bullets before I go down. Yep. So apparently at this Hall of Heroes, they just featured the heck out of Shock Jockey. I mean, it's everywhere. I guess that was a new innovation for the soldiers at the time, or some Shock Jockey. I don't know. I don't even think World War I did not start at this time yet. I think it started 2 years after this. Because this is 1912. Yeah, I think it started in 1914 or something. So, we weren't at war yet. But they just had, like, the powers. See? Oh, I was about to say.
Appreciate it.
If I didn't get that ammo, I would just be terrible. And the music still continues on. Kind of like in Fallout 3, like sometimes when I'm listening to Galaxy News Radio, and I'm getting shot up, it kind of gives you that same nostalgic feeling. But here we go at a conveniently placed vending machine, like I mentioned before. A lot of these were conveniently placed. Right in the center of the combat, or after the combat, I was able to use the vending machine. Which is awesome. As long as I wasn't out of money, I ought to be okay. Actually, you know what power I was kind of expecting in this game was the telekinesis. Because it was being featured actually a lot in like the trailers and stuff. Not the trailers, but like the older gameplay videos. Telekinesis. And it was in every other Bioshock before this, so yeah. But we have a vigor similar to that, which is Return to Sender, so that's always cool. Return to Sender is probably the one vigor that I barely used. You'll see that later on, though, as I said. I don't want to, you know, foreshadow too much about what this is going to be about. I don't know if y'all want to hear all that right now. You'll see. So, yeah. And I was still worrying about the cipher thing. It was really repetitive with me in the cipher thing. Because I was so worried that I'll miss it. Because, you know, I always try to get 100% completion in any game I play almost. And I think we're about to enter the Hall of Heroes. Wait. We got extra searching going on here. Coins in the... What is it? Coins in the cushion? So, yeah. I think we enter the Hall of Heroes right now. Any minute now. Any minute. Any minute. I swear, if I go back down the skyline, I'm just a fool. This is why I should do live commentary for this walkthrough in particular. Not walkthrough, but for this playthrough in particular. Because when I go back over it, I look like a complete fool, you know? But I think we're about to enter the Hall of Heroes now. And in the next video, we'll get to see more about what the Hall of Heroes is about. I believe this one is going to end pretty soon. So thank you for watching part 15, everybody. I should have just cut this loading part out.